Welcome, everybody, to the Sales Unscripted Podcast, Fall Edition. Brian Neal here.
Margaret Henny here.
We are back. We took a little summer hiatus.
We did.
Hiatus isn't maybe the wrong word, but
Summer break.
we were off. We took a little summer break, and we're back, and everybody's been clamoring. I mean, LinkedIn's been blowing up.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go? What happened to the Sales Unscripted Podcast? What, did it close down? What? That really hasn't been happening.
I
won't happen
actually do always hear from like some of our diligent listeners, particularly Mariah and my friend Elizabeth as well.
Hi,
They're
Mariah.
like, we
Hi,
haven't
Elizabeth.
heard in a while. And I'm like, I promise we'll be back. We'll be back. So
So you traveled, I traveled, all these
Yes.
things. We haven't seen each other for so long. It's been good. Did you do
know.
anything else besides go to Ireland when you were gone? Like during
gosh,
August
what
and
have I
like
been
late July,
doing?
August to September?
Always.
Did you go anywhere else?
4th of July, back home.
Yeah.
What have we been doing? I don't know. I feel like it's been a really busy summer, but
Isn't
now
it
I
interesting
can't
when you
even
get
remember.
married and you're both in your spouse and you have your jobs and you just sort of live?
I know.
It's kind of great though.
I'm sort
too.
of into the rhythm. I love it because we
Good for
haven't
you.
had that, now that like Derek passed the bar and he's
Yes.
working full time
So
and
great.
like we can just kind of get into a little bit of a rhythm and
I love it.
I dig it. Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it. So I love my wife dearly.
Yes.
And part of the reason you love your person is because you love them for all that they are.
Uh-huh.
And they're fun and funny. And Steph did something. We went to Maine. So you've
I
been to 34
saw.
countries. I have now been to 46 states. I got
Ooh,
4 to
that's
go.
so
4 to
fun.
go. Hawaii, Alaska, Montana.
You haven't been to Hawaii yet.
No.
That's surprising for you. I
I've
feel
been
like
in
you love it.
Montana and Wyoming.
You
Those
got
are
some
the only
good ones
Yeah.
left.
I know, the really good ones. Really good. All the things. Maine, you've been to Maine?
Never.
Oh my God.
Your trip looked unbelievable.
God, it's awesome. But my wife, who runs our company, who works her ass off,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and awesome performer, leader, all the things. She's awesome when we go on a trip. We roll reverse because she's kind of my boss here.
Yeah.
Roll reverse. I'm trip guy. I'm like, and she's like la la la, and just goes
love
along.
it.
Isn't it great?
Passenger princess.
Passenger princess. She is full on.
Love
doesn't
it.
think about anything. It's awesome. So she's kind of the only time she reads fiction is when we travel. She always buys a book at the airport.
Fun.
So she bought this book. And she's reading. And then she's like giggling, like, look. I'm like, what? She's like, I just realized something. I'm like, what? She's like, I've already read this book. She's
I've totally
but
done that
she
before.
Said, she's like halfway through.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
are you serious? She's like, yeah. She goes, but you know what's funnier? I'm like, what? She goes, I can't remember how it ended. I'm like, how do you read a book and go through half the book and then realize that you've already read it and then not remember how it ended? This is why I don't read fiction.
Honestly,
this is why I don't read fiction.
I kind of
Isn't that
identify
funny?
with
See?
that.
I knew you would.
I've totally
Isn't that
done that
funny?
before, and I start reading it. I did this with the book called The Women, and someone was like, my friend Kristen was like, you have to read this book. I was like, that sounds amazing.
Yes.
I started to read it, and I was like, wait a minute.
I know this thing. I know what this is. And it's just funny that you would go through the whole process of buying it, opening it,
know.
you start reading it,
You
you're
even
reading
read
it,
the
you're reading
jacket,
it. Yeah,
and you're
totally.
like, oh,
I
this
guess
sounds
this
like a
looks
good
really
book.
good. I love this book. Like, wait a second.
Past me felt the same way.
Like, yeah. And then she stumbled upon the Scarecrow. And I'm like, wait a second.
Time out. This
Dorothy and the
sounds-
Scarecrow? This sounds really familiar. What's this called again?
Rainbows.
Wizard of Oz. It's funny, isn't it? It's like, what are we doing?
That's
I love
awesome.
that. I thought that was really funny and cute. So
Did you keep reading it?
yeah.
I think I would.
Yeah,
I was
totally,
like,
yes.
it's still going to be a surprise.
You know what's or funny or not funny? Because I literally don't read fiction. I've read 2 fiction books my entire life, and one of them was more of a skim.
Dude.
Isn't that crazy?
I
know.
love fiction.
I know. I just can't. I
You just don't like it?
no at all.
Okay, well,
like
then you
not
don't
at all.
have to-
I read The Firm,
Oh,
which doesn't even count.
that counts.
And
that
I read
counts.
I kind of read this book called a really popular children's book called A Wrinkle in Time.
Oh,
by Madeline
totally.
L'Engle,
Yes.
And
Oh
I
my
just
God.
I remember certain
Classic.
things about it, but not really.
Yeah.
It's just not my jam. I get
That's
so
okay.
it's probably an adult ADD thing or undiagnosed. I don't know. I
But
just
do you
can't do
read
it.
nonfiction, or
Yeah,
you just don't
I
love to
listen
read?
to books and I skim
okay.
if I'm business books and that sort of thing, and I'll jump chapters. I'm very
Yeah.
all over the place when I consume content like that.
Derek's like that. He only, for the most part, reads nonfiction.
Yeah.
And he's usually reading 3 to 4 books at any given time.
Oh, that's really cool.
And
See, I
he
can dig on
will
that. That's
go
awesome.
in and
Yeah,
out of
that's
it,
awesome.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
I am like in a book. I'm like waking up early
Oh my God.
to read.
Oh my
I
God.
like. Oh my God.
Steph will finish it. She reads so fast.
I do not read
Like
fast.
I'll look over there and I'm like, "You're done already?" She's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And
I
then
wish.
here's another reason I don't read fiction. I've seen this happen way too many times with people that I know really well. Read. Then they get done. And like, how was it? It was okay. I'm like, you just spent fucking 15 hours in it. And you close it when it's done and go, I just can't. No thanks.
I am not kidding you. It took until I was 40 years old this year to be like, I'm not reading bad books anymore. I don't care how far I'm into it. If I'm like, I don't think I actually like this, I'm like, fuck it, I'm
done.
out.
Good for you. Yeah. See, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
That's another problem I have with that. So,
yeah.
Anywho,
topic.
What's our topic? You're doing the QA.
Oh, I know.
QA, really great topic.
Thank you.
I've been podcasting for 19 years about sales. I've never even given this 1 ounce of thought.
Yes.
I'm so proud of you and proud of us.
Thank you.
Let's go. It's awesome.
Cool.
Go ahead.
So this topic is QA. If you're not familiar with the acronym, it's quality assurance.
Yes.
Normally QA applies to, your product team, your dev team, whatever, right? You're releasing something new. They go through everything diligently. They test everything. They try to break it, put it back together, all this sort of thing to make sure that it's working as it should. I would maintain that QA is not just for that. It should be used on the sales side as well, and probably done, I'm going to say, twice a year to once a quarter.
So good.
So
good.
Because we
quality assurance
set up stuff, email cadences or outbound or even dumb things like our email signature. When's the last time you checked to make sure all of your links were working? That they go to your LinkedIn page.
Right.
Or the buttons on your video that you're sending out to people are actually going to your calendar, the right calendar. I mean, there are so many, with technology, it's a beautiful thing, but we have stuff everywhere, right?
So good.
And so going through and just, every single thing in your emails and send it to someone. Don't just look at it in whatever your email provider or whatever is, right? Particularly, send it to someone else, have them look at it. What does it look like on mobile? What does it look like on desktop? Are images broken?
Yes.
Are your links working? All of it.
That is just brilliant. And nobody does it.
No.
Nobody does it.
Because it sucks. It sucks
it does.
to do.
And you think, and here's what salespeople, this is so funny. It kind of goes with our topic from last time about like non-performers not doing behavior.
Yeah.
This is so funny too, because people think, well, that's not selling time. I'm not selling. If I'm working on my email signature, shouldn't that be marketing? That's not selling time.
Right.
I'm like, so you're going to send out a broken link 100 times while you're prospecting? That's a good look.
Totally.
Way to go, dude. Way to go.
It's because even so let's say like worst possible scenario, you're telling people, hey, click here for a link or, set time on my calendar. Okay, if that's broken, not only are they not doing the behavior, and you're sitting here thinking, I don't know what's going on. Nobody's responding. Well, maybe it's broken. Maybe your emails are going to spam for some reason. Good. You got to check that out. But also, it makes you, sorry to say this, makes you look incompetent.
Yes.
Even if you are amazing at your job, and automatically trust is like,
yes,
down.
Just gone. It's so good.
Yeah.
So good. I'm even thinking, so we're doing actually right after this, we have a really big, good client of ours, and we're doing something we haven't done with some new technology next week.
Exciting.
I told our team we need to dress rehearse this thing.
Yeah.
So we did fake meetings. We're going to do fake logins, and we're all going in just to going out, and then we're coming in the second meeting, going out just to make sure everything works like we hope it works, is dress rehearsal, right?
Yes.
Because if we get on there and the tech doesn't work, we've lost the entire crowd.
Totally.
Guaranteed, no matter how good the content is, no matter how important it is to them. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, I can't see, I can't hear, all that shit. Like, it's so true. So let's talk. I love this topic. This is such a good topic.
Thank you.
Let's talk about things to QA. So what do we quality assure? What are some, and what popped in my head was, I think everyone listening to this, if you're a salesperson, should do a QA audit on all the things that you send or do to make sure what Margaret's saying is spot on, that everything is accurate. So let's talk about some things.
Yeah.
First, you hit one is just my email signature and my email, everything I send.
Yep.
Send something to myself. How does it look? Click on all the links, the phone number, whatever the thing is, and make sure that things work the way they work.
Yep.
I think that's really, really good.
And I'll tell you too, because if you have things like, if you have a lot of images, and most people don't do this anymore, where they put big attachments.
Yes.
Or if you use different font styles and you think you're being cute, guess what? That is something that can be flagged and immediately take you to spam or to your promotions folder. And you're like, hey, this is my bread and butter, is my emails and my calls, right? So is it working the way that it should? So
love it.
emails, email signatures, look at your subject lines, look at your images, attachments, all of it.
I have one.
Yeah, tell me.
I think we should all QA audit our tech, including our camera, our microphone,
yes.
and our background
God,
while we're
yes.
on. Is that fair?
Thank you,
Is that fair?
thank you, yes.
So everyone just does it. They get in the Zoom, they're at their desk, or just do that, record it, watch yourself back, or hop on, have someone else at your desk, and you go to the other end of it. And like you said, look at it. How's it look on the phone? If one of my customers might be Zoom on the phone, how does it look?
Yeah.
Is the lighting good?
Yes.
Is the sound good?
Oh my God.
Is it blurry? Is it not blurry? That all those things
Yep.
just to make sure that the quality is where it needs to be.
Yep.
Very, very important thing to do. Your name on your little Zoom or your Teams thing.
Yes.
Is it on there? Does it say, does yours say MH? Because I have a customer, like, who's MH? You may think they know. Yeah, but is it spelled out right?
Along
right?
the same lines, I'll add another one then.
Please do.
Your calendar invites.
Bravo.
That you're sending
Bravo.
out. What does it say?
What does
What's
it say?
the title?
Yes.
Is there a description about what you're going over? Is the link in there to the meeting that needs to be in there? Because sometimes, like, if you're working through a tool like, Calendly or something, it will just put your names next to each other.
Yep.
And if you've only had one conversation and you talked 3 weeks ago and someone puts that on my calendar, I'm thinking, who's Bob O'Neill?
Right.
I don't know who Bob O'Neill is. What are we talking about, Bob? I've forgotten by now.
Totally.
So
100%.
that's another big one to include.
So let's keep going on this. This is
Yeah.
why it's such a good topic. Let's do a QA audit on anything we regularly send to people that could be or is a document.
Oh, yeah.
So let's think about proposal, think about DocuSign.
Oh, my God.
Like we think, I'm just going to
totally.
do the DocuSign that I always do. Like just look at it just to make sure when it pops up on the other side, it looks the way it's supposed to look, says what it's supposed to say.
Yep.
Little things. I caught myself on one. This wasn't a huge deal. And it still foots, but I sent someone with a copyright, an old document that, and I was like doing this, like not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
I was QAing it. And it had copyright 2021, which you might go, that's no big deal. But I'm like, you know what? We got to update that stuff and make sure it has, it looks old.
Yeah, it says something
Yes.
about your company.
It says something about us.
Or people
Yes.
think that it does.
Yes,
That
yes,
they're not
yes.
on top of it. They're not current. All of those sorts of things.
Yes.
Another one that I am really crazy about, and this is one that people don't really think about that much, is when you're calling, your headphones and your microphone. Like, how do you sound on a call? Because is there all
jeez.
kinds of background noise?
Totally.
Is it echoey? Do you sound like you're underwater? Because someone who's new, they might not speak up and say like, hey, I actually can't hear you that well. Or, damn, it's really loud in your office and I'm super distracted. I have no idea what you're saying right now. Have someone else call you. Do a simulation, right?
Yes.
Like a dress rehearsal. Is this working the way that it should? Maybe you need a
100%.
new headphones, headset, whatever it is that you're using. Maybe you need to go into a call booth because it needs to be quieter where you are.
Yes.
Whatever it is, get it fixed.
Yes. That I can't. I'm gonna. Maybe I'm not the one to talk about this. You need to audit your wardrobe on the Zoom
that's so
thing.
good.
You just need to take a look at how do you look. Now I've gone the path of I only wear a BZ t-shirt. I think that's pretty good. I wear a BZ hoodie, but
Totally.
I'm always branded. Everyone
Yes.
knows what to expect when they show up or they see me outside of this. Like, what? I've never seen you without a BZ t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's part of a brand.
Yes.
Everyone has a personal brand that way.
Right.
And you've been on the calls before, and God bless him, some dude, he's got his freaking hoodie up.
Oh
he
my
thinks he's
God,
cool kid,
yes.
cool tech bro sales guy, AE guy making calls, I'm like, it's just, you just got to watch that. You've got to audit that to make sure,
Yes,
you
yes.
look. And I'm not saying you got to wear a freaking suit. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
Just QA it a little bit.
Right.
QA it, make sure it looks decent.
Right.
Like you want it to look as a personal brand. And if you want your personal brand to be a hoodie guy, then be a hoodie guy.
That's fine. That might work for some people.
Just make sure you're looking at it. QA it.
Exactly. And you
love this
kind of
game.
already talked about it, but the stuff behind you.
Yes,
I
yes,
love
yes.
your brand with all of your cool tchotchkes and
Thank you.
stuff
They all
behind
mean something.
you.
They all have a story. All of them do.
And I think that's so, and it's part of the brand, right?
It is, 100%.
Other people, if you have a window behind you, that means that you're going to be super dark and
Yes,
shadowy and like
yes.
kind of creepy looking,
Yes.
or Maybe there's something really distracting. Even I hate it when there's a ceiling fan.
Yep.
Whether you're making a code video or you're on a Zoom meeting or whatever, it's distracting.
Massively.
So
that's great too.
stuff like that.
What could be distracting to someone?
Yeah.
Here's another, now a little different angle here. I think we should also QA our language. Not from cussing or not cussing, but just what are we saying?
I fucking love to cuss.
Exactly. Let's go. If there's nothing else, we are at the Sales Unscripted Podcast. We are explicit. You'll see the E right next to the
E.
We do. We do. We have to. They can't get around that. Just take a QA roll through a call that you've had and just listen to your language. Don't do it to like, see how the deal was, or even like coach yourself. Just audit the language a little bit to say, even little things like, because I know I do that. I talk really fast.
Right.
I just do. And sometimes I hear myself back. I'm like, I sound pretty good. Other times I'm like, slow the fuck down, dude.
Totally.
Pause, right?
Or people have catchphrases when they get really nervous.
That's good.
I can think of a couple from my team. I'm not going to call them out right now, but
Do one. Do one that won't offend them.
It's not offensive.
No, but they won't.
It's always
like it.
One of my coworkers who I love dearly always says, going back to.
Going back to, totally.
Even if we've never been there, we're just getting there.
Going back to Montana. Wait, I haven't been to Montana
Going
yet.
back to how we talked about, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, this is the first time we brought it up. We're not going back.
We love that person. I don't even know who it is, but it's funny.
It's sweet.
Sweet.
And I say stuff like that too. I have my
those.
own weird stuff.
Same.
But just notice, particularly, it can come up a lot when nerves are high,
So
or maybe you got on a call kind of last minute and you're a little bit frazzled.
Yes.
So just pay attention to those sorts of things.
QA that stuff. That's so good.
QA.
I have so many of those sayings that I say.
I know.
For sure I do.
Me too.
And you just don't realize them till you QA it a little bit. So,
Mine is
you do that?
100%.
Yeah, I say that a ton
I say
too.
100%.
I say make my
100%
head
of the time.
explode. Like if I get, I'm like, oh my God, it makes my head explode. I say that all the time.
I love it.
That's so funny. That's a great topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of material here, but
Yes.
start small. Start
Yes.
with something that feels doable, because I know that the idea of going through and QAing all of your email cadences, if you've got those, set up for people who are doing
Yeah.
that through marketing, and a lot of people do, and that's all good. That might be, something that you tackle later. But
Yes.
every little improvement that you make is going to make you closer to the sale, more professional, more trustworthy.
Yes.
So it's all important.
And I would recommend from today's episode, do the things that are the most frequent.
Yes.
Like your email signature, every one of us should go QA our email signature just to make sure the links work.
Yes.
And that'll take you 10 minutes, not even 2 seconds.
We
right?
use oftentimes like, you'll put like a banner to promote
Totally,
something
yes.
below it. People have those on there and they were
know,
like,
they're old.
join us for our July event.
I know.
And I'm like,
says, it's right.
get it out.
And it says something about your company. If nothing else, it can't do you any good and it can do you harm.
Yes.
Right? It can't do you any good to have a banner from July.
Months ago.
But it can make an impression on someone that's bad.
Yes.
Is that fair?
Yep.
Man, good
Totally.
topic, Margaret. Way to go, girl.
Thank you.
Coming back heat.
Strong.
Bringing
Let's
it
go.
in. I love it. Okay, that's it. We'll see you
Awesome.
next
Thanks,
time.
guys. Bye.
Cheers.